Britain loves Blackpool, the Vegas of the North. Childhood memories of walking along the promenade with the world-famous Blackpool Tower in sight. At the heart of the resort is its B&B industry, and the Rosalie has been run by Roger and Denise Gilmore for over 20 years as a business that has been forced to adapt as holidays become cheaper abroad. But why do people flock back year after year? What's so special about bed, breakfast, Blackpool? Blackpool's tourist scene has changed beyond recognition in the last 30 years, and Roger and Denise have seen some of the biggest changes.
So we're seeing it from no-end suites to queuing on the hallways for the toilets and bathrooms, straight through to what people want today: televisions, tea and coffee making facilities, Wi-Fi, everything that you need in your own bedrooms. What's the internet taking over these days now? So you're doing it on internet bookings now. So as opposed to people coming and knocking on the door, you don't get your knockers like you used to do. They can just come to Blackpool, knock on the door, see if you've got any vacancies. That's basically that. Blackpool.
There's more
working men's clubs.
There wasn't 24-hour television. Television went off reasonable time. People went to bed. There wasn't as many cars, so you didn't need the car space as much.
Pubs shut at 12 o'clock, the latest. Clubs shut at 11 o'clock, well, 10:30 then, when we came. So we when we first started, we had a big one on the promenade with Denise's mother and father. There were 4 of us in it. And we took a good business over. We had coaches a lot from Scotland and Wales, and they'd come for a week at the beginning of the season, and they'd come for the 5 or the long weekend during the lights, because the lights are broke up. So you get the coach trade. A couple of old dears who used to come to us, who were Betty and they were 2 lovely old dears that used to get a story off them all the time. And got to the beginning of the lights. We always used to queue up at the beginning of the lights, and you'd be waiting in the car till the actual queuement. It used to go at 2-3 miles an hour right through the prom. You got 5 miles, so it used to be about an hour journey right through the promenade. And this time, I got them into the back. I managed to get them in the back. My front door on the left-hand side, it was broken, so I managed to get them in through my side. So as they were sat down there, they were they're saying, they're talking to each other. Betty and Elder talking to each other, and Betty says to Elder, "Are you all right now?" Elder says, "Yes." She says, "I've had 3 laxatives."
Similar role, isn't it?
I said, "What do you mean you had 3 laxatives?" She said, "Well, I haven't been for 2 days. I've just had laxatives before I got in the car." I thought, Christ, I'll be going through the promenade, an hour's journey. I can't open the door to get her out. So straight away I made it sure that it was just like a quarter of an hour journey. I ran through as quick as I could to get her back home again. Well, that was...
Holidays abroad are getting cheaper, and increasingly hoteliers are having to slash their prices to encourage tourists through their doors.
I think it is a lot more competitive, yeah, because of the internet thing. When we first came to Blackpool, a lot of people, twice the numbers of what are coming to Blackpool now, used to come to Blackpool. Every bed and breakfast in the height of the season used to be full. And now it's mainly an area on the promenade. You get Albert Road's very good, and leading off the central areas are the main areas now, and they're trying to knock what they used to say as designated accommodation areas. They're trying to make them smaller, if you like. So that tells you that obviously that people aren't staying as much as they used to do. Visitors are still coming, but they're not staying like they used to do. And like I said, it's changed a lot now. We could shut at the end of November and open up at Easter, but now you're open, a lot do Christmas, New Year, open all year round now to get the trade.
The May bank holiday, we've got the Young Farmers. It's a Young Farmers conference. So we're full for the whole weekend, Friday till Monday. They're all right. I mean,
they've got great. We've had them all the time.
I just think if you treat them, grown up, and you don't sort of start reading the riot act to them, and they know it's a nice hotel, so they respect that. And we've had them the last couple of years.
Yeah, they're all the same unions, and the union leaders just say, "There's any problems at all? Just come to us and we get it sorted." So there's no problems at all that way. If you can talk to somebody in this game, if you've got a group of people and you actually go and talk to somebody, you've got an organiser, it's a lot easier than just getting separate ones who don't know each other. And
and then when they go on the Monday, we have this party here, which is, it's called the Silver Songsters, and they were I don't know, like a Westlife, if you like, of their time. The music hall. They were a group of young boys that used to sing, and then they've grown up.
In the 1930s, 40s, and they've grown up, but it was called the Silver Songsters, and Ronnie Rinaldi is the patron saint. Not patron, he's the patron, not the patron saint.
And
patron.
Ken Dodd, he was one, and but they all come and have a reunion week. They come in on the Monday and go home, but they all like the old school. They all sort of drink quite a lot, and
revert to the old music hall songs.
And we don't need to entertain
all the more
them
songs come out
because they're entertainers, so they get up and entertain.
Yeah. It's a great party. Really love the people there. Yeah, it's like anything, we're due for retirement, so you've... but I mean, as far as the industry's concerned, yeah, we're still quite happy with it. Still quite happy with the job. You meet a lot of nice people. You meet a lot of idiots and all, but you can meet a lot of nice people. We've made a lot of good friends. Thank you.